So I'm taking my daughter to a volleyball camp out at Ferris State University. I don't have to take her, but I decided that I was going to take her. I rented an Airbnb and I'm going to thrift all through Grand Rapids all day today and then all day tomorrow until I have to pick her up. We're not sure what time I have to pick her up tomorrow, so I'm playing it by ear. There is an estate sale tomorrow. It's today and tomorrow as well, but today it's kind of out of the way. So I feel like tomorrow would be a good day to stop. So stick around. We're going to hit up probably 8 or 9 thrift stores and hopefully that estate sale. I thought that this was going to be my lucky thrifting trip. This is the very first aisle of the very first store, and I have found 3 items already. So in that bag, just that mousse is going to sell. I also picked this up. I only paid $3 for it. I accidentally listed it as an auction though, so it only sold for $12. I couldn't find any comps that were new or anything that was listed that was in new condition, so I'm listing mine for $40 or best offer. I was really shocked when I pulled up comps for this John Ratcliffe Pocahontas set. I couldn't believe it was selling basically for $5 or less, so I end up putting that back, but I'm just throwing all of these in my cart and I will eventually look all these up and decide what is worth keeping and what I should just put back. Now that Exorcist piece, that one had decent prices as far as sold, but sell-through rate was horrible. Those cups, I definitely did not pick those up. I believe they were priced at $4.99. I'm always hoping to find digital cameras. I think that's what I was hoping this was, but it was a pair of binoculars, so I didn't even look those up. I probably should have. And then same thing for these 101 Dalmatian little figures. I didn't look those up. I just put those back on the shelf. I did check comps on this. They weren't very good, so I left that one behind as well. And I believe this is already my 3rd stop for the day. The stores out here are very small. My Goodwills in my area are about 4 times the size of this store. This microphone was really heavy. I was hoping it was a good brand, but that definitely was not the case, especially for $9.99. Now I do throw it in my cart so that I can go to a different aisle, look all of this stuff up, and decide what I'm keeping. I also put back this Restoration Hardware little UFO thing. That one had a really, really low sell-through rate, and I believe there were 2 solds, but there were a ton listed, so I did not pick that up. Okay, so out of all of that, I'm getting 2 of these, and then the Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and then the Space Jam set. And that is it. I put back the Pocahontas set and the other things, and I'm not too sure about this. It's a paperweight. I can't find a marking on it. There was a marking underneath the Goodwill sticker. I'll probably get about 20 for this. And Google Image really didn't help much, so I don't know. It's only $3.99. The Google reviews were absolutely horrible for the Salvation Army, but I had to just see for myself if there was anything that I could find in here that wasn't priced correctly that I could make a profit on. I knew if I had any type of chance of making any money in this store, it was going to be in the beauty section, finding a product that was discontinued that I could sell for a lot more than they had it priced at. I was really excited to see these bags. I thought for sure I would find something in them. Now that one I put on the top shelf. If I noticed that there was a product in any of these bags and I wasn't sure if it was discontinued or if I hadn't seen it before, I would set it aside so that I could take a better look, maybe scan through the bag, or I did open up a couple of these bags even though they had them stapled shut. Now these were priced pretty low, so I kind of felt like maybe the reviews were wrong and this place wasn't overpriced, but once I get through these bags and realize that there's really nothing in any of them and I start walking around the rest of the store, their prices are very high here. $11.99, $12.99. So I am at my 5th stop for the day. I dropped my daughter off around, I think it was 12:45. No. Yeah, it was around 12:45. 30-minute drive to the first Goodwill, and it's now 3:30. I'm on my 5th stop. That last one, I thought I had found a Bolo. I thought I found actually I did find a hair tool from my Bolo list that I had made a couple of weeks ago. I thought that the price was $2.99. Threw it in my cart. It was the only thing I found because everything was super overpriced, and it was actually $29.99. I noticed before I got to the counter, so I put it back, left empty-handed. So hopefully this Goodwill is a little bit better. I have struck out at the last 3 thrift stores, so I think I'm on my way to stop number 9. So this is the bad part about the Grand Rapids area. They put up all of these brand new Goodwills, and they're super small, and they fill them with a lot of, I don't know, Goodwill must order products from China and sell them. Not a lot of like hard good donations. But the only good thing is there was a Big B coffee next door, so I got myself some coffee. It's super hot outside, but I got a hot coffee. So I'm just gonna keep thrifting until 8, 9 o'clock, and it's 4:14 right now. This was probably my best stop of the entire weekend. I pick up these bookends, and they were only priced at $3. I should be able to get around $30 for these. First, I pick up that Bath & Body Works product, but then I noticed these Goody hair clips, and these are dated $19.99, and they're priced at only $1.99. These sold for $25 within probably 6 hours of me listing. That tortoise shell style Goody hair clip is definitely the most popular hair clip out there. If you can find them loose, not new in the package, they're still worth money, especially if they're the older ones from the 70s or early 80s. Now, I did pick up this bag of product. It was a really great brand, but all of the products were bad. I didn't check them out in the store. Usually I do, but I was really tired at this point, and I found something that was worth money. So I just threw it in my cart without looking it over like I usually do. This product was probably more than half gone, so I do put it back. But if you can find the body wash in that scent, it's definitely a Bolo. At first I got really excited when I just typed the scent name into the eBay search bar, but sometimes just certain products sell, so the lotion might not sell as much as the body wash does. So it's really important to search for the exact item you're looking at. Before I even take the time to check comps on coffee pots, I always look for hard water buildup, and that one had a pretty serious buildup. So I didn't even spend too much more time on that. And then I'm just going down another aisle here to check comps on everything that I have found and to put back stuff that I don't want, and then I go check out. Guys, I just Googled image this, just joking around. It's kind of dirty, but it sells. I can't tell you how many times this thing fell over and scared me half to death when I was driving. So apparently from thrifting here years ago, I had some money in my rewards account, so he was absolutely free. So definitely a good pickup. Now that was the last aisle that I had to go down. I've already went down every aisle, looked at everything in this store, and you can kind of see at the end of this aisle all of those planters, and that is the type of stuff that these Goodwills sell. Like I said, it looks like they order stuff from China. Okay guys, let's see if I can find something here. This is my 12th or 13th stop of the day, and I haven't found much. So we'll see what I end up doing tomorrow. I'm gonna pick this up for my daughter, and then I did pick up this IKEA light. So it's new. I think I can get around 30 to 50 for it, $6.99. And then I just found this aisle with all of this beauty stuff, but I don't think any of it is worth anything. A lot of Avon. The Bath & Body Works that they do have is not worth anything. No discontinued scents. I'll have to check this Tresemme. But I don't see anything else. No hair tools. I did grab this flashlight for my husband. It's $4.99. I feel like maybe that one is something, but I don't know. I stopped at 2 more thrift stores and I end up just calling it a day because I went to every single store that was open. But how cute is this Mary Mushroom collection that was at my Airbnb? Hey guys, yesterday was atrocious, so hopefully today I'll have better luck. But let me show you everything that I found yesterday. Everything fits in this one bag. And it's all in here. I think I had shown you guys everything. I don't think there's anything in here that you guys did not see. I might head to the Muskegon bins today. I think Muskegon is the plan for the day. But yeah, I showed you guys everything. There's nothing in here that I picked up that you guys didn't see. So I still have a ton of room back here. So hopefully we can fill the trunk. This location was okay. They really don't fill their bins full of stuff. Okay guys, let me show you what I've got so far. I'm at the bins, but I'm not recording while I'm pulling stuff just because it's a little difficult here. But I got this Givenchy garment bag. And then I haven't looked this up, but I'm gonna assume that this sells. I don't know, we'll see. It's a little dusty. And it's wet. Someone's, like a water leaked or something. I think this is a skip it of some sorts. It has a little spot for battery, but I don't see where it counts. So I don't know. I just grabbed this. This is Fuller Brush Company. So definitely picking that up. These sell for like $13, $14. There's none of this exact same thing listed. One that is a lot bigger sold for $137. So I'm definitely picking this up. And then this is a LL Bean travel bag, and that's all that I have found so far. Okay, so far this morning I went to the bins and then the Goodwill attached to the bins, and I found some things, not a lot. And then I just left Muskegon Rescue Mission Thrift and didn't find anything. It's a pretty big thrift store, just not anything in there worth reselling. Now I'm gonna head to Big Rapids, and just so I can be in town, it's 10:33. My daughter has no idea what time she'll be done because it's kind of like a tournament. So basically it's like you lose, you go home. So her first game started 33 minutes ago, and so just to be safe, I'm gonna head over to Big Rapids. It's like an hour from me, and they have a couple of thrift stores there. So I'll thrift until she's ready. This is the next day at my local thrift stores. The first thing that I see when I walk into this store are these perfumes in the showcase. I leave the Sophia behind, it's not worth anything, but the other two I pick up for $20 a piece, and then the Small Obsession, I pick up that one for $1.99. When I look up just the brand name Neora of this skincare, there's 250 posted and 292 have sold. So this was a no-brainer. I picked this one up. I have this set listed for $90, but I need to do a little bit more research to see if I priced that right. I always look through the stationery items at this store, all the pens and pencils, and I'm just looking for anything vintage. And like I always say, anything that's going to catch my eye. I'm looking for Lisa Frank or pens, pencils that are made in France, Italy, Germany. A lot of items like that get looked over at thrift stores, and a lot of times they're priced really cheap because most people don't think they have any value. Now, it is rare that I find those items, but when I do, they sell quickly, and I usually make a pretty big return on my investment. Even certain discontinued papers can sell for good money. I have picked up quite a bit of paper over the last month and a half. It's just very tedious to look up. I like finding older folders like this. This one wasn't worth much. This is an older Corvette folder, but items like this do sell. Just depends on the design and the brand. So now I swing over to my local Salvation Army, and this is the second one of these Bissell steam mops that I have found probably in the last, I think, 5 months. I usually sell these for between $60 and $65 because I do charge shipping. I rarely offer free shipping unless I see comps and every single one that sold had free shipping and every single current listing has free shipping. Then I will follow suit, but for the most part, I never offer free shipping. And whenever I talk about not offering free shipping, there's always those people. I've been on eBay since 1999 and I offer free shipping. That's great. Do whatever works for you. I've been on eBay since 2002 and I have never offered free shipping. The post office recently just upped their shipping prices, and there was an increase before that as well. And before you know it, we will have the holiday price increase as well. I live in Michigan, and I would say majority of my items end up in Arizona, Texas, Washington State, and California. And I'm always amazed at what people will pay for shipping. And I also sell hard goods. It's really rare that anything that I sell can fit into a flat rate envelope. And even the price on those has jumped up. This vintage light fixture, it was actually Art Deco, was absolutely gorgeous. It was priced at $3.99, no chips, no cracks. I probably underpriced this big time because I didn't do any research, just slapped a price on it and it sold in probably 10 minutes. Still a great profit, and somebody got a great deal. They were probably super happy. These were all junk. None of them were worth anything, even though they were brand new in the package. I put them in the back of my cart because I just assumed that they would be worth something. This one too. None of these were worth anything. I end up putting every single one of those back. I actually think that this day I don't buy anything from Goodwill at all. There are about 4 Goodwills in my regular rotation that always have discontinued products, or at least bathroom products out, and quite a bit of them. Now this one, they usually have really good discontinued stuff. People must donate a lot of beauty items to this location. Now, all of the Goodwills in my area also get these type of items from Target. So sometimes it's a pain to pick through and see what's from Target and what's actually been donated. That vintage exclamation perfume right there brought back some memories. I remember my mom having that one in the late 80s, early 90s. I feel like you guys have seen my face enough in this video, so I'm gonna end this one right here, but I just wanted to share this with you guys to show that the grass is not greener on the other side. I always get excited to go thrifting out of town, and 9 times out of 10, I'm really let down by it. My area is a very great area for thrifting. My prices are still cheap. There's quality items. The stores are big. So I think I'm just gonna stay close to home from now on and not spend the money on these overnight trips to go thrifting. Tomorrow evening, I will be putting out the conclusion to my perfume video that I posted for you guys last week. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned if you would like to see that one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.